questions.
Great offense, bad defense, combination. What did you feel like from your standpoint?
Bad defense on our part?
On their, did you think, it didn't seem like you guys had a difficult shot all night.
Well, when you're on the road for an extended period, that can happen. I mean, we went through one of those in New York, in Los Angeles Sunday. I mean, it caught us on the wrong night probably. I mean, our team's been improving now. Sometimes people focus on an end result and maybe not the story within the game. We've been getting better. We lost the Laker game, but we scored 60 points the first half in Los Angeles too. Shot 54%. Our shot selection's been better. But high confidence level too. Our guys are attacking and not worrying about making or missing. And that's the mindset I want them to have. We want to play with pace. And I think when we passed the ball, I know we had 22 assists tonight. Probably could have a few more, but I like the fact that we're getting a lot of baskets on assists. James is a ISO player. We have to make sure we put him in some ISO situations. But Chandler, Jeremy, we were in the paint a lot tonight. Big O is getting better, at finishing. He's getting more confident with that. Patrick was kind of out of the game tonight. Marcus had a little knock on his head, and so we only have 10 guys. And when Marcus went out, we're down to 9. But our chemistry is improving. Our trust is improving. So we're only going to get better.
Let's ask Jeremy this question post game. I want to ask you. You felt like this is the most complete game you guys have played so far this season, start to finish?
I hardly remember the first two. Probably. Our defense was really good the second half. We made some changes on what we were going to do with Carmelo. He's you're not going to stop a talent like Carmelo. There's certain players in this league that are really good hard shot makers. And he's good at making hard shots. We did a much better job of staying tight. In the first half, we were so spread out because we're like a young team will do. We got mesmerized by their three-point shooting, and we said, well, my man's not going to make a three. So we tried to stay out on him, and then he was hurting us down the lane. But second half, we stayed tighter and made him kick the ball out, and we got out and contested shots better. So, but yeah, I would agree with that. I think this is probably our most. We played better defensive games, but probably not offense for 48 minutes and defense for 24 minutes.
How impressive was Chandler's center tonight on both ends of the ball?
Chandler's not bad for a 38th pick. Just shows this stuff ain't rocket science now. Chandler's just a winner. He's in a such a long season. When he's in a groove that he's in right now, he's just riding it. He took some shots that last year, if I'd have known he was taking those shots this year, I don't know, I'd probably throw him off the bus. But that's confidence, man, and he's worked at it. Chandler has incredible intangibles. There's some guys have all this talent, and you wonder why can't he put it together? Well, he doesn't do any of the little things good. Chandler has always been great at the little things, but he's learning how to play off the bounce with size. He's become a good pick and roll. Out of timeouts, I run pick and rolls for him. He's not used to that, but we've convinced him that he can, and he does. He's playing pick and roll. He's passing. I think the more that Jeremy and Chandler and James attack, that opens up our offensive rebounding. Because when we get in the paint, that means we beat somebody. That means somebody's got to help uphill. So when a big helps up to stop the bigs and we get the ball, stop the ball, we get the ball on the rim, there's O and Marcus and Greg and Pat clean up offensive rebounds. I don't know how many offensive rebounds O had tonight. He had 4 second chance points tonight. We had 21 second chance points. And most of them was because of our guards living in the paint.
Are you okay with the balance right now with James facilitating offense and also kind of being the ISO scorer you want, or do you think it's a little bit skewed?
No, I don't know that we can ever get that exactly where we want it, because I want James with the ball at some point, you know. I like Jeremy with the ball. I think that they balance each other, you know. I thought this was one of Jeremy's better games. I thought he really attacked and played with a little swagger tonight, and that was good to see. You know, I thought his swag was good, you know. And but he has great teammates that always encourage him. His coaches are always encouraging him, and when he plays like that, you just, you know, it's fun to watch him.
Just the way Chandler began that game, did it sort of settle everybody down and kind of give that, like you called, swagger? Did it come from a guy going nuts like that?
James did too. You have notes, I don't, so I don't know exactly who scored what when, but James, it's, you know, one thing I've noticed about James that he does not lack for confidence. You know, I'm not sure he needs anybody to settle him down. I mean, I know when James is locked in when his defense is on point. I thought the other night against Chicago, against Rep Hamilton, I thought James was terrific defensively. And tonight, you know, Jason got him up and got threes, but I thought his defense was good again tonight. And he has to guard, to start the third quarter, he has to guard Carmelo. That's a slow down on that one. I think he had 3 fouls, but that just shows you about James. You know, I think James gives other guys confidence, but Chandler starting like he did certainly got us off to a great start. I mean, we needed that. They were. I mean, it was, you know, I said they remind me of a team in the '80s. That game reminded me of the old Doug Moe's Nuggets, and you fill in the other team. I came up with Doug Moe's Nuggets. Jonathan, who you got?
I was thinking '70s Rockets.
It's probably better.
Is Ashik exceeding expectations, or did you think in the limited minutes he got, this is what he's capable of?
Based on when we signed him in July? You know, I don't know if I had an honest opinion of him. I know that he only played, I think he averaged 14 minutes a game. So I don't think it's fair to assume anything. He was never an offensive player. But we've done a lot of work with him. He's done a lot of work too. I mean, he puts in a lot of work extra before and after. He is so, what was he from the free throw line today?
6 of 8.
He was 6 for 8. He is so proud of his free throws. I mean, that's his baby. He'd rather shoot free throws than anything other than eat. He loves to practice free throws. So, you know, he's developing. He's going to get a lot better too. You know, he still has to be more of a power post player. You know, he likes to go to the other side and you know, a little finesse. But you know, we want him to dump more balls in traffic. But he's getting his confidence up there. You can tell he's improving right before our eyes.
Okay, thanks.